Good evening. It's a blight on our landscape, a health hazard, and it's costing us millions. Fly tipping. The cost to councils in the West Midlands of cleaning up fly tipping reached £3 million last year. Government figures reveal the number of incidents across the region has increased by 13% over the last 5 years. Local authorities across England recorded 100 reports of illegal waste every hour in 2016. Emma Thomas has been out with one local council trying to tackle the problem. But just a warning, if you're eating, you might want to take a little pause.
Birmingham City Council is one of 4 local authorities in the region which has defied the trend, seeing a reduction in fly tipping for 2 consecutive years after a dedicated team was created to play detective.
That can be from local CCTV, from CCTV that stores and local businesses may have, as well as just actually going through the rubbish itself.
We've got rats, we've got mice. It's horrible to live like this.
They cleaned it one day and I looked out my bedroom window 2 days later and I thought, oh my God.
You've only got to look at this. I mean, it's absolutely disgusting.
If we remove the progress of Birmingham from the West Midlands statistics, we see a 29% increase in fly tipping over the last 5 years. Around a third of all incidents were recorded as a carload size. So why are people choosing to break the law rather than make a trip to the tip?
In Staffordshire, we've had a levy placed on charging for some of the waste that were previously going free into the tips, and that has an impact on forcing people to think about what their alternatives are, particularly if you're of low income or limited income.
In November, Staffordshire County Council introduced charges for certain items at its tips, including the tip the other side of this gate. Things such as £3 for a bag of rubble, £4 for a tyre, but the authority says there's no evidence to suggest that charges increase fly tipping.
Local councils do have the power to issue penalties to fly tippers if they can catch them, but with fines ranging from £400 to £5,000, some charities say the deterrent, unlike the mounting piles of rubbish, is just too small. Emma Thomas, BBC Midlands Today, Birmingham.
And Emma joins us now from just outside Tyseley Incinerator in Birmingham. Emma, we've seen in your report there what some of the councils are doing to tackle this problem. But what about other areas who are actually really struggling to keep on top of this?
Well, the incinerator behind me is where some of Birmingham's waste is processed legally. There's no surprise, of course, that Birmingham as a city sees some of the highest incidents of fly tipping given its size. But if we look across the region, take Stoke-on-Trent, Sandwell, Walsall, all examples of areas where fly tipping has doubled over the last 5 years. The issue isn't confined, though, to our urban towns and cities. It also affects rural country lanes. Take Herefordshire, a largely agricultural county. There, since 2011, fly tipping has increased by nearly 50%.
So if the fly tippers are caught red-handed, as it were, what are the potential penalties?
Well, prison sentences can be used, in particular if the material dumped is hazardous to the environment. Last year, 2 men from Birmingham were jailed after they dumped sheep carcasses in Handsworth. Now, what councils tell us is in that case, CCTV footage was key to the criminal conviction, and it will continue to be so as they try to reduce the financial burden to the taxpayer of cleaning up fly tipping.
Emma Thomas, thank you. And there'll be more on this story on Sunday Politics this weekend, BBC One at 11 o'clock.